Hey crafters, it's me, Jenny Rose with Quality Crafts, and I don't know how quickly that came on, but welcome! Hey, if you are not familiar with the Friday Free Play, it just means that I'm going to show you how to do something really cool, we're going to have some fun with it, do some experiments, and hopefully learn something new. I am a little bit late because, again, I don't know, my settings were changed, so I had to add the picture of me, so all of a sudden the block is like ginormously huge and you can see tons of me, and I don't know how to change that. Like, I do, but it's just going to take time, so getting ready for the blizzard. We've had blizzard after blizzard. Yeah. Hi, guys. So, last stencil one we did, which we're going to do stencils again today. This is series number 2. If you missed the video before this, series number 1, go in the description box below. I left a link there. This one is going to be how to use stencils with a jelly plate. And so let me just go over a little bit of what we've done in the past. So video 1, you can find out how to do this really cool maneuver, which is super, super easy. It's just, you know, ink and move and ink and move. Same thing as these. So if you want to get your what do you call it, kaleidoscope on, go back. Oh no, it's bad again. Okay, hold on a second. Something is messing with all my stuff. Ah, Torino, welcome. Okay, I'm going to try to fix the audio. Just a second, you guys. Dun, dun, dun. Let me go into settings real quick and see if I can fix the audio. I don't know why. Okay, my other one's off. Let's try this one. Mute and unmute. How does this one sound? I switched microphones. Let me know if this one is okay, or if you're still getting an echo. Yeah, the echo is really bad. I heard it on the last one. Oh, wait just a second. Cheers, guys. Thanks for coming around. No, it's still bad, huh? Alright. It's bad. It's so bad. Alright. How's that? Is there still an echo? Alright, how about that? No, I don't have anything running. I've got everything shut down except for like what I've always had, and I don't know why it's creating this echo and a problem now all of a sudden. I haven't changed any settings. Darn. Alright, let me see, what else can I do? Dun, dun, dun. Let me get rid of this one. Oh, it changed? Not now? Oh, okay, good. Oh, okay, I'll stop messing with stuff. I'll stop messing around. Whew. Okay, we also did this with some metallic colors. Oh, excellent. Okay, moving on. My apologies for bad tech. I don't know what happened. Last week was really bad too, and yikes. So I'm hoping to do a little bit more of something like this, where we get a little bit more into, like, you know, layering and depth and that kind of thing. A few of the things that I did before, this is what we're going to work on today. We're going to do some of the jelly printing. Excellent. All right. And getting something that looks similar to this, using some of this stuff. Moses woman. Hi, Jamie. Well, see, my life's not perfect either, is it? Oh, man. All right, let's see. This is just some extra paper. All right, cool. I got a whole pile of paper here. We might even need to cut more. We'll see what happens. Thank you for your patience. We worked it out. Thank you so much. So we're going to be doing this type of a print because we're going to be using acrylic paint. Now, it doesn't matter what kind of paints you have, what kind of acrylic paints you have. They all play nicely together, so that's no big deal. Here's another print that I did just on a piece of printer paper. It was like the negative of this. See what I mean? And so we'll just see what we get. I'm going to pull out my jelly plate, and I didn't set it all up ahead of time because I thought there might be a few of you guys who are new to this and you want to see what it looks like. So here's my jelly plate, and I've got 2 brayers here, and I've got a couple of everyday household, you know, doodads and gadgets that we can maybe make some different kind of markings and things. We'll see how it goes. This is my jelly plate. Jelly Arts gel printing plate. Who makes this one? Jelly Arts. Jellyarts.com. And I'm pretty sure I got this one on Amazon. So if you would like a link, I can link you guys if you really want this one. You can get all different sizes. They come in like circles and little ones. And then there's, you can make your own out of gelatin. I just wouldn't suggest it. I mean, if you really, really enjoy using this, buy one that's going to last you forever. Don't get one that you have to like put in the fridge and take care of and babysit basically, because those you kind of have to babysit. I just chose not to do that. So I'm just going to pull off that top layer. It's just like a stamp where it comes in with two protective layers of like a thin acetate. I'm just pulling off one. I could pull off the bottom one and make it stick right to my... Actually, maybe I'll do that. But what if I want to move it? Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it like this so I can slide it around if need be. It's not that slippery. Don't forget to give a thumbs up if you enjoy the Free Play Fridays. Thank you for the reminder. Who was that reminded us? Jill Lucas, thank you. So I've got the mermaid. Down below in the description box also, you're going to find Stencil Revolution, where I got all these really cool stencils, okay? They're awesome. I used them on the last one. Super duper, really cool stencils, great quality. So if you want to get a hold of them, do so. I have a link right below, and I do affiliate with them, but I only affiliate with products that I use or have used and I really like. And these are awesome stencils, and they have all the really new trending things like the sunburst, only they call it sunbeam. They've got scale cookies, they call it, but you know, that's the whole mermaid thing. They've got pattern cookies, different kind of patterns, and then these little guys. And I also have a whole bunch of other stencils off to the side. So I'm going to be using a lot different ones today. So let's see, what do we want to start with? This is going to be so fun. I haven't done this in quite some time, other than the little bit that I did playing around. So I'm going to try blue and green first off and see what I get. There's not really any super right or wrong way to do these kind of things. You just have fun with it, which is something that I totally love about it. Dun, 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 dun. Let's try this one right off the bat. So I'm going to put this one down, and then I'm going to put this over the top. And now some people like to press down. I'm going to show you a couple of different techniques. So you can put that down, and you can just rub it with your fingers and peel it back up. You can put a whole piece right on the top of this and push it down like this. Okay? You're going to get some green on your paper, obviously, like that. So you just save that so you can do it over and over again. Or some people use up the paint that's on their brayer by brayering right over the top. And that makes it move a little bit, so that's not my favorite thing. But it gets rid of a lot of the paint so you can keep moving on. And then they peel it up. So this is what we got. See how it moved a little bit? Yeah, that's really cool. But then when we lift this off of here, we have that shape, that texture that's left behind. And so we're going to take advantage of that, and we're going to do what you would call like the negative space underneath, or the positive space. I don't know. I don't get too techie about it. Peel that up and see what we get. Cool, right? Oh, that's my favorite one. Okay, and then we're going to layer up some of this stuff. So we can get rid of a bunch of the rest of it by putting our paper back down, or wiping it with a baby wipe, or, you know, whatever. So you get a little bit more, whatever. You can save that if you want. A lot of people leave this and then put more color on. I'm going to try that today. And I got a bunch of new paints because I realized I was like really lacking colors. You know, we have had blizzard conditions like for so long that we're just like, oh, here it comes again. So I feel for you guys who are getting that. Oh, this one needs to be shaken up really bad. Let's go ahead and wipe that gunk off of there. We're so techie here, gunk. It's really icy here because there's just snow everywhere. There we go. That's really runny. Let's do this in like, what do you call it? Another foot. Holy Hannah, we're not getting that. We're not getting anything like that. We're like maybe getting another ½ an inch, I think. So if anyone's here that hasn't, holy maloney baloney, this is really going to be soaking wet ink here. If you're unaware, there's going to be this huge box sale tomorrow where you can fill your box. There's going to be no prices on anything. Oh, one other thing I forgot was to use the paint on here. We'll do that if it's not completely dry. Let's just put it on there right now real quick. Hopefully I didn't let it dry. We should wipe those off right away too. Yeah, I let it dry too long. We'll reuse that. So the box sale is basically, there's no prices on anything. You're either charged $35, shipping included, for a bubble, flat rate bubble package, or $50 for a medium box, shipping included, or $75 for a large box. And the thing is that we can fit $40 or more worth of stuff in that bubble. That's like the minimum. Like we can get $40 at least in there. The medium box, we can get over $100 worth of stuff in there, and that one's only $50, and you don't even pay shipping. And the large boxes, we can get well over $100 worth of stuff in there, and that one's only $75, and you don't even pay shipping. So it's a huge, huge deal for you guys. It's going to help me clean out some of the inventory I have, residual inventory I have, and then I'm trying to keep this going so I don't accidentally let all this dry. And then, what do I want to say? Right? You can upgrade your box or downgrade if you don't get as much as you thought you were going to get, whatever. But we're not going down to poly bags and there's no prices. Does that make sense? So if you have any questions, ask, and hopefully somebody in the group can answer you right now. Otherwise, I'll see if I can answer you. We'll see how things go. Now I'm going to look for another one. This is a little bit bigger of a pattern. I'm going to put this one like right here. That's cool. And I'm going to put it over here, and I'm just going to move it. See if we can get some of that on there. Oh, look at it. And then a little bit up here. Let's try to get the bottom. That is really cool. Look at that. And then we can layer these. So let's say like this one didn't get much on it. So now I'm going to peel this up, and hopefully we'll get some of that. And I'm going to put this on here and see what we get. Let's go ahead and just run that over the top. Because this one, when it sticks straight down to the paint, we're not going to have too much of a problem with that. Coming up and moving is what I mean. It won't toggle very much, you see? And now we're getting layers. We're going to start building up layers. I really want to see if we can get something off of there. If I didn't wait too long. Sometimes you got to move quick. Acrylic paint dries rather rapidly. Ooh, there we go. We got some off of there, didn't we? And there's going to be maybe a little bit on that side. Let's see if we can get this side of the paper. And then I'll wipe it off. You can pay with a credit card. You just have to do it through PayPal. So what you do is you hook your credit card up to your PayPal account, and then you can run that through there instead. But it's PayPal only. I don't have any way to accept a card other than that way, so that's why I run it that way. It protects everybody too. PayPal protects buyer and seller, and that's why I like it. Those of you who know me really well, if you want to do friends and family, that's fine. Nobody is ever required to do that. Let's see what we get on here. Ooh, we got some. I'm going to try something else too. You guys are open to me just experimenting here. We've got this paint on here, but it's not really coming off. So I'm going to give it a spray with some water. I'm not going to let people add things after the fact from the replay. I mean, I guess I could to fill your boxes. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how that goes first before I say yay or nay to that. Like, I guess if you guys didn't fill your box and you really wanted to, we could maybe make that an exception. We'll see how it goes. We got some from that. That's kind of cool. A lot of people like to save, especially if you don't get muddied, baby wipes. Save the baby wipes so you can make flowers and things out of those later too. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to swipe and dump. Swipe and dump. And let that one dry off a little bit. All right. If you guys want to vote for colors you'd like to see, let me know. I'm going to pull out a couple more stencils that I have in here. Oh, this one's really fun. Let's do this one. Let's do this one with like purple and blue because I think that'd be really pretty. Pretty sure I have a purple in here. Concord grape. That'll work. Yeah, the small boxes are really tiny. That's why we go with the bubble ones as like the small, because you can't get anything in one of those small boxes, seriously. If you request your size before the sale, that's so much easier because I have to put those boxes together. So if we don't have to spend, you know, like 20 minutes of the beginning of the sale or in between setting up boxes constantly, that'd be super. So it's helpful if you guys would like to tell me what size you want right from the get-go. I'm not going to charge you for a medium box if you don't buy enough to fill one. I mean, I'm not going to be like that. Who wants to shop with that kind of pressure? But if you order a bubble and you go up to a medium box, or you buy a medium and you go up to a large, well, then we'll deal with that as it comes. I noticed that Esther just bought a large box right off the bat because she just knows what's going to happen. These sales are really cool. Purple and blue. Oh, how I love you. You're so gorgeous. Huh. Ooh, I wonder if we put that over the top of this, how will that look? Chill. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm not going to do it again because it's just going to keep making... Oh, wow. Look at that. That's substantial. Let's try doing a little on here. Some of these are going to be really fun. Some of them are going to be really ugly. Doesn't matter. All right. Maybe we want another, I'm going to take a big sheet for this one. I really love that color. Look at that, so pretty. That's really cool. All right. We should probably see if we can get some off of that too. Let's just go on the back of this one. See, that's dry already. Wanda Bailey, you would like a medium box? Thank you, ma'am. I'll have Penny write it down for me if she's able to. If she's not, that's okay. We'll get you after we're done here. Is there still some paint on there? Let's spray that with a little bit of water and see if we can get some off of there. I can see maybe Jamie asking me to bring this for our birthday party. Bring the jelly plate! We could be jelly plating all darn night. Oh, this is turning out so cute. I'm just looking where there's like extra water and stuff, and that's turning out really neat. Okay, let's put that aside. And sometimes the paints, like especially the reds and purples, it seems will like make your mat a different color. Yeah, so what? It's a tool, not a jewel, and it will just keep working and working. It doesn't matter what you have on there. I really, really like these couple that came out so far. Oh, Julia, you work every other weekend? And it happens to be every other weekend when we're having it. That stinks. I'm sorry, my friend. Oh, lost my water cap. I'm looking at these trying to decide, okay, which one would look really cool with that mermaid on it. I'm thinking like this one. Oh, put the mermaid on there. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Here's my mermaid. Yeah, all right. So what do I want to put over that? Let's try some black. No, let's try this turquoise and see what happens. That he is, Jamie, that he is. TheBomb.com. This one I'm just going to do one color here, I think, and see how this goes. Can you tell some of the categories that are in the sale tomorrow? There will be paper. There will be some punches. There will be a lot of stamps. There will be Stampin' Up! Stamps. There will be, what do I have up there? I have some ribbons. I have what's in there? Oops, sorry guys. Embossing folders, inks. Dun, 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 dun. Some paper, like paper kits, that kind of thing and stuff. The size of my jelly plate. This one is, I want to say 8 by 10. 8 by 10. This is the one that I'm using right here. If you want to look this up, jelly plate. No, jellyart.com. What the hey? It doesn't tell me on here what size it is. I might just have to get out my ruler. I'm going to say 8 by 10. I could be wrong. There will not be a Patreon pre-sale tonight. 10? Yeah, 8 by 10. 8 by 10, Tarita. That's the size. All right, this might not be the perfect one, but let's try this out. Put the mermaid down, and then we're going to put this guy right over the top of it. Oh, she's on there, but you can't really see her because it's not dark enough. Ooh, got underneath there. Let's go ahead and put her on here. I gotta go with a darker color. Oh, you can see her in there. Look at that one. That one is really pretty. Super cute. All right, I'm gonna leave that wet. Let's add some black. All right, we're gonna try this again. I'm going to take off that blue off the mermaid. I think this size is plenty big, unless you're going to do, you know, unless you really want to do scrapbooking and you need a 12 by 12. But you can even move your large paper around and do large pieces of paper of this. I've even seen, is it Carolyn Doobie, take like one that's like half the size of this and do a 12 by 12 with it. So I would go smaller rather than larger. It's a lot easier to it's a lot easier also to find space for it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a lot easier to find space. Let's see if we put this black over the top, if we get more of her popping out there. There we go. Look at that. That's cool. Very cool. Ooh. Put another one of her over this one too. We'll get rid of this black. Got a bubble in there. Must have set it down wrong. Let's see what kind of a bubble print we get in there. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. 8 by 10. That's the size of this one. Yeah, totally up to your own preference. I just don't think I would ever want one bigger than this. I don't know what I would do with it. But that's up to you. I would have liked to even at some point to have gotten the little round one, but I never saw those. All right. Oh, look at that. Let's try something here. Let's put the sunbeam over the top of her and see if we can get one out of there. Oh, it didn't do much. I was hoping to pick her up from out underneath there, but that didn't work. But now she's got a little pattern on her. Let's try it again. Oh, there she is. And she even has that little pattern on her. This might be cute with like some other colors over the top of her too. We'll see how that goes. Now we got to clean up the black. I think it's probably best if we clean a little of this guy up. We don't want to mix a lot of black in. The mermaid is actually a cutout from a stencil, so she's a stencil as well. She's the negative space from the stencil. I'll show you what the other one looks like in just a sec. So Stencil Revolution has this stencil. Oh, we still have this gal to get rid of. Stencil Revolution does these stencils. So this one comes from them, the Sunbeam, which we just used to make that other gal. Not too much coming off of there yet. She's pretty dry. Here's the mermaid that it came out of. So if we wanted to put something else on her, we could flip that over and do it again. Let's go ahead and clean her off though. Right, so what I'm saying is we could go like this. If we wanted to put something down on her, we could cover her up like that. And then we could stamp something just on her if we wanted to. That's what I'm saying. Like if I had stamps and stuff, but that's going to be for another issue. So probably next week we'll work on using stamps and things with our stencils and our jelly plate. Today we're just trying to focus on the stencils, so let's do a couple more. We have a lots of time. I really want to do more with this sunbeam. What colors should we do? Let's do a pink. Oh yeah, there's a link in the description to Stencil Revolution that you can get. Hey Brayden, you can get that right there. There's a link that goes directly to their shop. Are you feeling better today, buddy? It's $22.50 for the 8-inch round, really? Yeah, I just found out this weekend that they had that. That's really pretty. Let's leave that. Those are really pretty Easter colors. That's neat. I moved that around a little bit too much. That's what happened. Let's try it again. That's really cool. I don't want to miss that. Let's do a really big one. Ooh, that's super fun. Look at that. Oh, that yellow really popped, didn't it? Let's put this one down. I'm just going to hold this one down because I don't want it to move. I'm going to try to get that sunbeam on there. Oh, not bad. We could layer that. We could layer that for sure. There's a lot of yellow in there. Ooh. Whee. I'll put that guy down. Oh my gosh, let's do some more of that green. Green, and we did yellow, a lot of yellow. A lot of orange didn't show up in that one. Let's do a little bit more of that orange. Okay, got two different ones on here. Let's see if we can get that over the top. And if it's ugly, so what? It's paper. We go over it again. We layer it until we get something that we like. Ooh, I like that. I don't want to do that one on this one because I really like this one. Let's see. Could we get this to go over the top of that? Can I see through it? Not really. Oh, no, I put it on the wrong way. If I put it that way, let's just put it on and see what we get. I may have totally missed it completely. That's all right. Ah, there we go. Not too bad. Right, and we'll get some of that stuff that's stuck on the bottom there. Yep, you can totally use your card or hook it to your bank or however you want to do it. Even if you don't have anything in your PayPal account, you don't need to have anything in there. There we go. There's another really good print. You should layer up. I'm really not as skilled at the layering up part. I just not as practiced at it. Some days I've gone at this for hours and just made print after print after print. So you just kind of have to go at it and see what comes of it. Let's try to do some blues over the top of that. And I think we could probably put a little yellow in there. Hopefully it won't make a ton of green. There we go. And we'll find another stencil. Okay. Got this one. And I let my brayer tip over onto there. I'm gonna layer some on here. Let's layer some on this one. Which one? This one right here. There we go. That's a nice layer. Probably get a couple on here. That's starting to layer really pretty. I like that one. Do we want to try to layer on top of this gal? Let's do that too. We've got some here. And we could do some more stripies up here. See what we get. She might get a little covered up, but I don't really mind. Cool. I'll layer this one up too. I said I thought it would be shorter. I don't think it's going to be shorter. I think it's going to be faster. I think the pace is going to be faster, but I don't think the video is going to, or the sale is going to be any shorter than 4 hours for sure. That's starting to layer right there. I'd like to get one of that too. Yep, we will be letting you know when the box you chose is full or when you're getting there, whatever. Oh, I like this one. Look at that. I'll try to, let you guys know as we go, like if somebody, I mean, I definitely don't want everybody saying, well, where am I in my box now? Where am I in my box now? I'll try to be real conscious of, and Cindy will be here helping me. So we'll try to be real conscious of, like, if you're getting, like, we say, like, maybe a couple more things and you're going to be booting up to a medium-sized box. So I'm just letting you know now, if you want to stick with your bubble, then you could only get, one more thing or whatever. Or I'll say, this thing, there's really no room left. So, and we'll try to stay on top of it. But here's the thing, guys. I will not be allowing people to say, oh, I need to swap out this for that, or I don't want that anymore. I'd rather have this. I'm not going to honor any of that, only because that could get really hairy and really convoluted, and I'm not going to go there. Also, in the past, I know it's been, I have not always followed strictly because of newbies and stuff, our code of ethics, if you will, where you must type in all in caps and the word sold in order to get something put into your bin. I'm following that to a T this time. If it's not all in caps, if only part of it's in caps, if I can't figure out what it is, I will be jumping to the next person, and we're just going to keep moving on. And if that offends you, or you can't handle that, or that really makes you angry, and I get that, you know, some people don't like to shop in that kind of stressful environment or whatever. That's fine. But I'm just letting you know that's how it's going to be. It needs to be that way because I think it's going to go really quickly. I think the sale's going to move along quickly is what I'm saying. I hope that makes sense. I have a bunch left on here, so I'm just going to kind of dry it off on that. Here we go. Bring back in a little bit of purple and yellow. Oh man, that was a lot. First it wouldn't come out, and then it all came out. All right, that's really cool. Here's some more that we have. I'm going to layer some on here. And on here. No pricing at all. Nope, it's just going to be, do you want it or don't ya? This is starting to look really cool. It's really starting to look cool. Okay, and let's use up some of this paint. Oh, that's going to be so pretty for like an Easter card background or something like that. So Connie, to answer your question, have you been to our sales in the past? And the reason why I ask is because it's going to go exactly like that. The only difference is there's going to be no prices on them. Oh, that is starting to look really neat too. Look at that. Oh, I really like that. Kathy, if she doesn't get it, maybe you can kind of give me a, yeah, I'm using just regular printing paper, copy paper, yep, to clean off. I just feel like that's like one of the best ways to do it and the quickest ways. Got a lot of paint on that one. I'm just setting mine down on the side to dry so that I can put them away when I'm done. That's totally up to you. What else have I not used? Oh, you know what I haven't used is gold. Let's do just a little squirt of black here and there. It may have been a little much. Robin wants to know if it's going to be stuff that's been left over. Much of it will be left over. Some of it may be stuff that maybe you missed that sale and you never even saw it. So you never know what you're going to see. I want to do one small piece like that. And put some of those little swirlies on top of here. This is the only one because it's so tiny that I've had just a little bit of problem getting a really nice clear image. But look, I've got specks of that gold and that black coming through all over there. That's cute. And then let's see if we get a much better image with that. And I've got stuff that's going to be in this sale from like the beginning of time. Meaning like the beginning of the time I've ever done these sales. So I think some of you guys might be, maybe not everybody, but some of you guys might be surprised at some of the stuff that's in there. Let's try another one of these on here. Yeah, that one dried too fast. Let's do just a plain flat black and gold because that's really pretty. I just like the way it looks. And we'll do one on the back too. Oh man, that's so cool. That's so pretty. I want to do a card with just that. That is so cool. So this is the side that we got. And this is the side that we brayered. And I really like the look of that one. Big time. Let's do some brayer bumping. And see if we can get a nice print on a big one. I'm not sure where I want to set this one because I don't want to mess it up. I really love the way that turned out. This would look really pretty cut into gold flowers or as a background or a ribbon. All right. There's our bumpy, our brayer bumps at the top, kind of like a sunbeam. And we've got some gold coming off the bottom. That's pretty cool. Do a little bit of a clean here. Looks like there's paint on the edge of our brayer. You can tell by the streaks it's making that it got off on the sides. Just do a quick clean. And I think I've got one more stencil here that I need to clean off a bit. I've not made my own I've watched videos of people who have made their own and formed my opinion without having to go and get the jelly and do it myself. But it's my opinion that the jelly plate, this is really kind of cool. This would make some shabby chic flowers with that gold tinge in it. Oh my gosh, I might have to do that. I don't like the homemade ones because you have to take care of them, you know, put them in the fridge and make sure that they don't get moldy and get gross on you. And I just feel like it's not even cost effective. You might as well go out and buy one so you just have it. That's my opinion though. I mean, if you want to try it, go for it. I just didn't want to spend the money to try to get one done, and it just felt to me like it costed more than it was worth. Especially when I could just go out and get one for practically, you know, maybe double what I would pay for to get it made, you know, make it myself. But in my opinion, it was better to have one that was going to be like this all the time, ready and waiting for whenever I felt like doing it, instead of being like, oh, 6 months later, can't use the one that I made because, well, now it's moldy. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, that was not for me. I'm all for doing the budget thing. If you know me at all, you know that's true. But yeah, that one did not compute for me, so I never made my own. So how about like maybe we want our own stencil, right? Let's do like, well, since we're doing spring, couldn't we do like a little umbrella? That was really wonky. It's a really wonky umbrella. I think we need to cut it off right here. That's pretty good. Close enough. Wonky umbrella it is. We want a rainy background. A little bit of blue. A little bit of dark blue. Wanda, I made my own and I don't keep it in the fridge. I haven't done anything different with the purchased one. So is yours still like not, is it still together like this and it's perfectly fine and there's nothing wrong with it? Because the ones that I watched, they said that theirs was moldy and that it did not stay. Like I said, I didn't do it. I watched everyone else and decided for myself that I wasn't gonna take the chance of that. Oh, we're getting close to quitting time. Alright, well, we're going to finish this one up because I'm hoping this one turns out really cool. Oh, there we go. Kind of like a rainy background. So you can always use this umbrella later too because now it's painted. Totally up to you. And we'll have some background paper with blue in case we want it. Almost got the residual umbrella there, almost. Not quite. let's do something with this since it's almost time to go. I'm going to weight this down real quick. Dry that off. Okay. We can go in with pens and pencils and we could keep going over and over this if we want. I'm looking for my brush. Oh, there it is. Alright, so I'm just going to go through here with a pen and outline this a bit. Then we could go in and we could color this too, for that matter. Hello! Hello from Pittsburgh. Hello from Madison. This one has gotten dry. There we go. Put a little alcohol in that one later and revive her. It. Oh, my orange is going bad too. I gotta use these more often. Ah, my tip dried out, that's why. Let's just decide. Don't forget that if you're new, we need your PayPal information. Since we're not doing poly bags, we won't need your zip code this time, but if you give us your zip code the first time, then we'll have it. I think I'm gonna do one more yellow. I need another yellow. Let's try this one. There we go. I'll fill this one in too so it looks nicer. There we go. Ooh, another cool thing that I could have done was put something down here to mask this off, so the back part of here was white, so it looked like nothing was coming down underneath the umbrella. That would have been really cool. Just thought of it now. That would have been fun. think I'd rather do this like a silver color, but I'm going to make that grippy red to match. Goes into very good red. I'm going to go over the top of this one too. And then for the last bit on here, I think I have it in this drawer. Haven't used this in forever either. Let's see if it still works. It looks like it's still wet. This is liquid glass, clear liquid glass by Deco Art. And it's got this little pointy tip. Is that going to come through there? I hope so. So then I'm going to make some little raindrops here, if I can get it to come out. I might need a pin. I haven't used this in forever. It's just been sitting in my drawer. A pokey would be nice. Where's my pokey tool? It's going down there, but it's not coming out. Where's my glue? So I know I have a pin in there. It's coming out clean, like it's not. Oh, there we go. All right. So I'm pushing out a drop and then pulling it up to make it look like a raindrop. So a little dot and then pull up. Little dot and pull up. Little dot and pull up. That's all there is to it. And I'm sorry you're not going to be able to see the magic of it already have been dry. I'll stash that upside down so we can make that work again. Alrighty, cool. I'm going to show it to you up close though. So you see how I made it look like little drops, and that's going to dry hard and clear. And so it'll look like little raindrops are actually coming down out of the sky. Right now it looks a little cloudy, but it'll dry clear. So super cute. This was so much fun, and I still have a stack of paper left. And another extra umbrella that I can use on another project if I feel like it. That turned out super cute too. So as usual, I'm just going to scoot these off to the side so we can look and see what we've accomplished today. I didn't use a lot of my little spacer things and my little things, but we can use those another day. Next time in the series, we'll get to using some stamps and stuff along with stencils to make some other really cool looking things. All right. Now we've got our gold and our black, which I didn't do a whole lot with because I was so enamored with the way it looked that I just left it because that's beautiful. I love it. We have this one with the little bits coming through. So we've got some green and blue and yellow shining through the gold with the black. That's pretty. This one, we've got some of the black and gold coming through on this That is really cute. I love the colors and like how that looks. This one not as busy, but you can see a lot more of the sunbeam. And again, if you're looking for these stencils, down in the description box below, look for the Stencil Revolution. That's where you're going to find this really awesome mermaid. Where did the rest of the mermaid go? I hope I didn't toss her out. There she is. And I never wiped her off. Look, she's still got triangles on her. That's okay. So that one is going to be there. This really cute one is going to be there. The water waves, which I didn't use today, but I did use in another video, I think. The waves, which I used in the first video. And these are the ones that I made from the very, very first video. So there's the waves that we used with the gold and the black. Looks really cool. So this is first video. Go back down in the description box below. Hit that link, go back and see how we did these. And this is what we did today. So here's some more layered ones that we've done. I like this one. I like that showing through. Here's some of just the brayer going over the top, which leaves some really cool marks. I like this one. It looks like purple and blue bricks in a wall. So I might actually be using that one for a card. That's really cute. If you need a place to send your cards, at least within the next week or so, there is, and I didn't write his name down, I apologize. I think his name is, I'm not even going to try to guess. Go into the Quality Crafts community group and find the link. The guy has the same birthday as I do, which is what, like, made me go, whoa, this March 2nd, which is really cool. Send him a card. He's had an outstanding life, and he's a very upstanding citizen, and he's going to be 100 years old on my birthday. So I thought that was really cool. Send him a card if you have one, and doesn't have the name pop up. If you guys are having issues with anything, let us know after the live. We'd be glad to help you out. Join us in the community. Also, as always, if you can't find us or you're confused, what does Quality Crafts have? Everything is located at qualitycrafts.com. You can find how to support the community through Amazon links, through Patreon, joining the Patreon private group. You can use the super chat while we're doing our live videos. Watching the videos, giving the thumbs up, leaving comments. That's an excellent way to support our community. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you do, we do this every Friday at 5 p.m. We also have a card in just 10 minutes every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Yeah, 100 years, right? So cool. So I hope to see you next week on Wednesday for the 1 in 10 by Jen. On next week, Friday, we may have one, we may not, because that's my birthday weekend and I may be going out of town Friday night. So I will let you know. Everything will be posted in the Quality Crafts community group wall on Facebook. So join us there. No commitment, no drama. If you want to know what's going on in our group, we can't wait to have you come join the family, and I can't wait to see you guys next video.